Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are enjoying the daily videos that are coming. I think today is my fourth in a row, and if you're not aware, I'm going to be having another 3 or 4 videos, basically one new video coming on my channel every day until Tuesday. And of course after that I will still have 2 videos every week. So yeah, I'm very excited and I hope you guys are too. Today is time for another Nykaa sale haul. I always put up Nykaa sale hauls and I usually make the most of them, the Nykaa sales. They're amazing, and I have a couple of skincare and makeup products today. I usually don't buy that much skincare because I do have a lot with me already, but my skin has been going through a really bad phase recently and I've been breaking out like crazy, and I wanted to try a couple of new skincare products. So I've got all of that with me. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get started. So I basically got this big Nykaa box in my mail the other day. I actually got 2 boxes, but all the products were very difficult to get open because they were all bubble wrapped and wrapped in like layers of bubble wrap. So it took a while to get them all out, but I just took out all the products and put them in one box. So we're going to start with skincare. I have 6 skincare items, which is a lot. I think I'll start with this. This is the Kaya Purifying Spot Corrector. It contains salicylic acid, which is the reason why I got it. If you have any kind of blemishes or acne, salicylic acid is a really good ingredient that you would get in spot correctors to help get rid of them. I don't know whether this happens with everybody, but my skin gets really used to skincare products. Like I used to love the Dermalogica spot corrector overnight treatment, I think it was called. I had written a blog post on it. I mean, not just that, but it was part of one of my blog posts. Anyway, I used to love it and it used to work really well for me, and after a point it just stopped working, and that's not the only one that happens with me a lot. So since I haven't tried the Kaya one, I really wanted to give it a shot. I also really like Kaya skincare products. I think they're quite underrated, so I'm really excited to give this one a shot. I really like the packaging. Okay, so it comes with a wand. I'm a little worried about this. I don't know whether it's gonna like transfer germs and stuff if I use it directly onto my blemishes. We'll have to figure out a solution for that, but let's hope this works. Next up, we have the Garnier Skin Naturals White Complete Eye Roll-On. This is anti-puffiness and apparently it brightens the eye contour. It has a massaging roller. So this is what it looks like. It has the roll-on, which is very cooling under the eyes. I had a Body Shop one that was a lot like this, and it used to be very cooling under the eyes. I really liked it. This one is anti-puffiness, and that is one of my biggest problems. Whenever I wake up in the morning, I have the most swollen face ever and my under eyes get so puffy, and usually I wake up really early for shoots and stuff, so I have to like wake up, do my makeup and run out of the house for a shoot, and my first 1 or 2 looks are always with a swollen face. So I'm hoping this will help. It'll probably cool the area under my eyes. It apparently contains caffeine and provitamin B5. I've never heard of an eye roll-on containing caffeine. I love caffeine. I mean, I love drinking coffee, but this sounds quite interesting, and hopefully the caffeine will wake me up. Next up, I have this Avène product. I really don't know how to pronounce the name. I'm gonna leave the entire name in the info box below, but it's basically a repair cream. So it's for irritation of upper skin layers and after minor dermatological procedures. So my skin is quite irritated, like there's a lot of redness. You may have seen me without makeup a couple of times. Not that many, but a couple of times, and my skin is going through a really bad phase like I mentioned. I also really like Avène skincare. I have used a couple of their products and they've worked really well for me. I've never tried this before, but it's supposed to be for sensitive skin, and my skin is really sensitive. You're just basically supposed to use it once or twice every day on dry, clean skin. So I hope that it reduces the irritation on my skin and actually helps clear out the blemishes. Next up is this product from Kaya again. It's the acne-free Comedone Control Serum. Now I don't have comedones, but I do have acne and blemishes, and apparently this works on all of that. I'm always struggling with packaging. It's like the story of my life. Next time I'm going to sit with a pair of scissors so that I don't have to struggle so much. Oh, I like the packaging of this. Quite interesting. Okay, so this is what the bottle looks like. I think it is supposed to be used after your cleanser and toner and before your moisturizer, because that is where you use a serum, right? So the box says that it is a transformative solution for Comedones active acne and post-acne blemishes and dark spots. And it contains highly effective active ingredients popularly used by dermatologists to treat active acne and blemishes. Sounds very interesting and promising. Let's just hope it lives up to what it says. Next, I have this Suncross Matte Finish Soft Chemical Agent Free SPF 50 Sunscreen. It's a water resistant formula and it's suitable for all ages, in case any of you guys are wondering. I kind of broke the packaging while getting this out. But anyway, so I recently ran out of my sunscreen. I was using the Avène one, SPF 50 I think, and I really liked that, but I wanted to try something new. And I always use sunscreen every single day. That is one step of my skincare that I do not miss. No matter how non-sunny and cloudy the weather may be, I will still wear sunscreen before I step out of the house. Another thing is that even though you think it's winter, I would recommend that you wear sunscreen every single day because you want to prevent your skin from sun damage, not just tanning. So yeah, I'm gonna try this one soon. It's matte finish, which is amazing. I always prefer matte finish sunscreens, otherwise they tend to make my skin look really oily. I also make sure I don't use an SPF below 50 for my face. Plus it's water resistant, which is kind of an essential anyway when it comes to sunscreen. So I'm pretty sure this is going to do its job just fine. I've never used this sunscreen from this particular brand before. If any of you guys have, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know what you think about it. Next up, we have the Vaseline Intensive Care Spray Moisturizer. Now I am a very lazy person, if you haven't figured that out already. And I have been using the spray moisturizer from Vaseline for a couple of years now, then I stopped in the middle. I don't think you used to get it in India before, but I'm really happy to see it on Nykaa. One of my biggest skincare problems is that my skin is very dry, especially when it's cold now, and plus when I shave, I do shave regularly. So once I'm done shaving, my skin gets even drier, and I'm pretty sure that's normal. But I get so lazy to put on moisturizer every single day that this just makes my job so much easier. You just spray a little bit on your legs and rub it in, and it absorbs into your skin so quickly. It's also very hydrating and lasts all day long. So if you're looking for a lazy girl solution to dry skin, you should definitely give this a shot. So we're done with skincare and now it's time for makeup. The first makeup item I ordered, and probably the one I'm most excited about, is the NYX HD Finishing Powder. This one is in the shade Banana. So they have a few color correcting powders and this is one of those. Banana powders have a yellowish tone to them, and this is also available in green and I think a lavender. I wanted to get the green since my skin does have a lot of redness problems, but I thought I'll give this a shot first, and if it works for me, I'll then order the green one next time. So I've had a lot of makeup artists use banana powder on me. Although they've always used loose powder, I'm a more pressed powder kind of person. I don't mind loose powder, but I always prefer pressed powder. I just find it more convenient. So I ordered this and we're gonna have to see how it works. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it because I really like NYX products anyway. And if I do, I will make sure I mention it to you guys. Now it's time for blushes. I ordered 2 blushes this time. I do have quite a few, but I just wanted to try some new ones. The first one is from Lakme. It's their 9 to 5 Pure Rouge Blusher in the shade Rose Crush. Now this looks like a very warm toned rosy brown kind of blush, and I love warm toned blushes on my skin. I think warm toned makeup suits me a lot better than cool tones, obviously since I do have warm undertones. But I haven't tried a blush in this color before, so this is going to be really exciting to try. I have tried this particular formula from Lakme and it's a very sheer blush that you can build up very easily, but even one layer gives you that kind of flushed look which looks really nice in the day. So I'm pretty sure this is going to live up to its expectations. Now I do still like my cool toned pink blushes, and I think a standard pink blush is quite a necessity, at least for me. I've never tried Essence products before, so I thought I'll give this one a shot. This is the Essence Blush Up Powder Blush in the shade 20 Pinky Flow. It's just your regular cool toned pink and it's got a slight ombre effect to it. So you can actually swirl your brush over the entire thing or use whichever section you prefer. Okay, the pigmentation on this is beautiful. I'm sure it'll give my cheeks that rosy wintry look, which I'm really excited about and I can't wait to try it. Next up is one product that I have been waiting to try for so long. I don't know why I didn't get it earlier, but I'm so glad I finally have it. It is the Maybelline V-Face Duo Stick by Face Studio. So it's basically a double-ended product, and one end is your contour stick and the other end is your highlight. I think it's perfect to carry in your handbag and use on the go. Plus it'll make my contour and highlight process so much easier. The shades are also absolutely beautiful. Look at the contour shade. I think that looks so nice on my skin tone. And the highlight, oh my god, the highlight is gorgeous, you guys. This is beautiful. I think this is one of Maybelline's recent launches. I haven't seen it before, so I'm assuming that it is. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I did see a couple of bloggers use this, and since then I couldn't wait to try it. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna just use it today. I kind of got carried away and bought another highlight stick. This is the LA Girl Velvet Highlight Contour Stick. They kind of had me at the word velvet. It's a very, very beautiful highlight. This is like the kind of blinding highlight that you want for like the party season when you go out partying. Christmas, New Year's Eve, this is gonna be beautiful. Oh, I forgot to mention that this is in the shade Luminous, and it definitely lives up to its name. Okay, now onto the eyes. I ordered 2 eyeshadow palettes. The first one is from Essence again, and this is their Quattro eyeshadow in the shade To Die For. Like I mentioned, I haven't used many Essence products before, and the shades on this looked really interesting, and it also makes for the perfect handbag size. I have a what's in my handbag video coming soon, and when you guys watch it, you'll know that I stuff my bag with a lot of unnecessary things, but I kind of carry my world in my handbag. So I'm always looking for products that come in small sizes that will fit in really easily and not take up too much space, and also not make my handbag very heavy. So this seems very interesting. It has 4 different shades, and it has one that's a little glittery. It also has a white kind of shade that would be perfect for highlighting. It has a brown that I can obviously never get enough of. And it also has a blush toned one that I think would make for a perfect neutral day kind of eyeshadow. You can just put a little bit of this on your lids and you'll be good to go. I'm actually quite impressed by the color output in this. Even the glittery shade has a very velvety finish to it. So even if you wear it in the day, obviously you won't wear too much, but even if you wear it in the day, I think it'll look really pretty. The next eyeshadow palette I actually ordered, and then Lakme sent it to me. So I kind of have 2 pieces of the same thing now, but it's a really beautiful palette. I've already seen it when I received it from Lakme. But anyway, it's this one. It's the Lakme Absolute Illuminating Eyeshadow Palette in the shade French Rose. It's got a lot of warm toned colors that work perfectly for me. Also, it has 2 glitter shades. One is a gold and the other is an orange. It has 2 matte browns, one which is a more rust kind of color, and a burgundy shade. When I saw this on Nykaa, one of the reasons why I ordered it is because it would be perfect for the festive season. Like, there are a lot of weddings coming up and parties coming up, and this just has that perfect mix of shades. I mostly always use matte brown eyeshadows on my eyes, so even if I'm carrying this in my handbag, it has a mirror, and in the day I can always use the matte browns or the rust. The rust is really pretty too. If I'm going out in the night, I have the gold. I'm not entirely sure about how this orange is gonna look, but of course we'll have to give it a try and see. Even the burgundy is quite pretty for the night time. So I think a mix of these 6 colors can help create a lot of varied looks for the eyes. And I'll probably use one of the brown shades to contour my nose as well. Next up for the eyes, I have the Colorbar Ultimate Eyeliner Pen. Now, I have always mentioned how much I love my liquid liner because I use my liquid liner pretty much every single day. Like you see, I have my winged eye on today and most days. But I ran out of my L'Oreal one that I was using for the past couple of months. It kind of dried up. So I wanted a new one, and I have been using the Colorbar regular liquid liner, not the pen. The regular one for years now, ever since I was in college actually. So I thought I might as well give this one a shot, since that was really good and it was like a makeup essential for me. Even before I ever started using foundation and concealer, that eyeliner always had to be there in my handbag. So I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be just as good. I have 2 lipsticks, and that's gonna be the end of my haul. This is the Bharat & Doris Retro Matte Gloss in the shade M01. Now, it's not a gloss, even though the name says it's a gloss. It's actually one of those liquid lipsticks that dry completely matte on your lips. I absolutely love the formula of this one, and it's like a bright pink color. I already had this shade and I've been using it for 5-6 months now, so I kind of ran out. It's one of those liquid lipstick formulas that dries completely matte very quickly on your lips, and it doesn't dry your lips out. My lips get very dry during the winter and they get a little wrinkly and it shows through my matte lipstick, but this one is quite hydrating, so if you're looking for that perfect hydrating liquid lipstick, you can definitely try this out. My last product is actually not for me, it's for my mom. This is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color in the shade HD Addiction. Now, I bought every single shade of this particular formula apart from the orange one because I don't really wear orange lipsticks. And I really liked it. It is a liquid lipstick that is supposed to be matte, but it's not a full matte lipstick. It's more of the soft matte finishes. So it has a velvety matte texture, but it's not completely matte. Again, it's very hydrating and it doesn't dry your lips out at all because it is not entirely matte. But it's still a beautiful formula, and my mom doesn't really experiment much with her makeup. She doesn't wear any makeup. The only thing she actually wears is lipstick. But she doesn't experiment much with her shades. So I really want to encourage her to try a bold lipstick out this winter. So wish me luck. I'm going to give it a shot after I finish filming this video. So that was it for my Nykaa sale haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I've left the links for each of the products in the info box below. Go make the most of Nykaa's sale before it ends. I will see you guys tomorrow in my... I don't know whether it's a makeup look or my vlog. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Until then, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I will see you tomorrow. Bye!